What's up guys, this is Raf and welcome back. So for today's video, we'll be doing on what's on my iPhone in 2026. So here it is, my current iPhone that I'm using, which is the 17 Pro Max. So probably I've been using it for at least 6 months, 6 to 7 months. And this is the color orange or the cosmic orange color and with a 512 gig of configuration. So far, I'm loving it. Especially the cameras, the battery. The only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed would be the iOS 26. It's been a let's just say up and down. But so far, the iOS 27, based on the news, will redeem itself, the iOS itself. So I'm looking forward actually on that version. But anyway, so here it is, the current phone that I'm using, the 17 Pro Max. So here is the accessories that I mostly use with it. So we have here the before anything else clear cased. So what I love here is it protected my phone 360, and also it doesn't turn to yellow color like some basic clear case. And it also have a MagSafe here. I also have here some magnetic ring stand here, and it's magnetic here on the part of the before anything else is really strong, like it's MagSafe, like there. All right, so that's it for my accessory here that I'm using on my iPhone 17 Pro Max. So let's go now to the apps that I'm using and my current setup. So here it is. So for the main page, I just wanted to keep it clean. So I only have like total of 8 apps here. So 4 on the dock and then 4 on the main, my main screen. So for the widget that I'm using here in the main screen would be the fitness app, Apple's fitness app. So I think it's low-key one of the best widget out there that Apple created. Then for the apps here, let's start here with the Google Home. So Google Home, of course, I've used it for controlling my smart home devices. The camera there also, I've used that camera app, of course, for to quickly snap photos, videos, and then of course YouTube app. Because I really love watching videos, media, for example, like tech stuff. So that's why YouTube is there. Then of course settings. So settings app there so that I can quickly change settings on my iPhone. And then here on the main 4 apps on my dock. So phone app, of course. This is to contact people, of course. Then messaging app, reaching out to my friends, family members. And then my current browser, which is the Safari here. So before I used Chrome, but now I mostly use Safari because of course I'm using other Apple devices. So it's good that it can sync tabs to my other Apple devices. Then we also have here the Messenger app. Here in the Philippines, Messenger is the Facebook Messenger specifically here is one of the main apps for communication. So that's why it's one of the main apps here that I put on my dock. Then let's go to the widget page. So here I only have 4 widgets here. So the first one, of course, the Spotify widget, so that I can use that quickly, directly, and open Spotify and play music, especially if I'm driving my car. And then we also have here, it's Google Calendar widget. So I mostly use Google applications. So that's why the Google Calendar widget is the one that I'm using here. And then I also have here the Trading View widget. What I love about it is because I can, just put some of the stocks names there, and then it will show up the current updates of its price. If it's, it's going up or it's going down, so that you can track your investment or, make a trade if necessary. And then we also have here the Tapo app. Unfortunately, in Google Home, we can there's no option to see the Tapo outside camera live feed. So that's why I'm using the Tapo widget there in accessing my outside camera live feed. All right. So that's mostly the 4 widgets here in my widgets screen. And then I only have one other page, which is this page. So this mostly like my game on page, or which all of the stuff is happening. Most of the applications here are sorted in by folder, as you can see. So let's talk about here the widget. Okay, so this the widget that I'm really loving, the widget. So widget is a application for widgets. So you can customize, create your own widgets, manage your own widgets. So the current widget that I'm using is a weather widget, as you can see, and with a glass UI. So it also shows there the current temperature, its per hour forecast, and also the heat index. All right, so let's start here with social networking. Of course, here will include Discord, Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, FaceTime for social networking apps. For checking, reaching out friends, families. And then we also have here the games folder. Of course, I only play almost like 8 games. I have offline games like Subway Surfer, Mario Run, Temple Run, some basic stuff, and then online games like Call of Duty, Genshin Impact. And then we also have here the shopping and travel folder. So this is where I store most of the shopping and travel apps, like Adidas, Nike, Grab, Lazada, Shopee. Those are mostly shopping apps. And then here at the third row, with the Google Maps, mostly from travel, and some of the apps for reloading RFID in expressways. Then here another more travel apps like AirAsia for airplane tickets, Klook for traveling, and then Angkas as well, motor ride biking application. And then Shane, Titan, shopping app, and then the Disneyland app. I recently visited Hong Kong, especially on the Disneyland. So that's why there's Hong Kong Disneyland app there. And then let's go here on the finance app. So this is where my application for banking apps are stored, including also some credit cards, investment, cryptocurrency as well. So that's mostly there in the finance folder apps. And then for here in photo and media, so here are the apps for mostly photos, videos, editing photos. So LightX, Canva, Photon, those are the apps I mostly use in editing my thumbnails. Snapseed as well, editing photos and thumbnails in my YouTube channel. Of course, photos self-explanatory. YouTube for watching media and content, Spotify for listening music, HBO Max, Netflix, watching videos, movies, and then I got here also DJI Mimo for controlling my DJI devices. Then my favorite also wallpaper app, which is Unsplash. So my current wallpaper is also from here. I've been using it for years already, and there's really a lot of good wallpaper here. So if you're looking wallpaper for your iPhones, definitely you can download the Unsplash app, as they have a lot of choices here. All right. So here we have the productivity app. I mostly use Google Apps. So here you can see Google Calendar, Gmail, Google. Here also where I stored the AI stuff, ChatGPT, Gemini. And then for my notes, I use Apple Notes and Google Keep. Apple Notes, what I love about it is you can set a passcode or use Face ID and then send anywhere. So this is mostly I use transferring files from my iPhone to Android phones and also in Windows in PC. And some other productivity apps, Google Chrome, other AI apps, Edge Gallery, Cloud. So that's mostly it on the productivity folder here. So I also have here my 4 main apps on the second page, which is the YouTube Studio, of course. This is where I access my video channel stats, where I configure videos as well, upload videos. Then we also have here Gcash. Gcash, I mostly use it because this is our main financial app here in the Philippines. So that's why it's there. I also have here the RSA, mostly for work-related stuff. And then X, it's one of my go-to social media apps. So I use X mostly for social media and checking news as well, for what is trending and other things as well. So that is my current setup and my apps that I'm currently using in 2026 on my iPhone. So if you have apps that you may recommend, you may also comment down below. I want to know, and probably testing it as well. So I'll be doing also an iOS 27 beta video in the coming days, and we also received some exciting gadgets that I'll be probably reviewing. So kindly watch out for those videos. That's it for now, guys, and thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you soon. Peace out.